You're in shot.
Speed.
Good.
Oh.
In your intent.
For 2017, the Canipa Effect is launching a Patreon. The idea is to produce higher quality content on the channel and produce translations of interviews and stuff to help with animator spotlights and studio spotlights. We are in a unique time right now where more and more information is becoming available each day, and anime is certainly no exception. Getting primary information from the people involved used to be tricky, and an understanding of how the industry operates was a specialist topic rather than something that you can make a YouTube channel about and pretend it's trendy. But I'm still here because I think it is cool. For me, there's nothing more engaging than watching a show and then reading about how it was made and all the characters that contributed to its development. Directors, animators, writers, composers and storyboard artists, it's not just worth spotlighting them to show our appreciation, but also because they expand our understanding of the medium. The Canipa Effect has been viewed by those within the anime industry, both inside and outside of Japan. Most recently, the president of Polygon Pictures, Shuzo John Shiota, watched the video on his studio, and the point I'm trying to get across with this is that we're really not as foreign as we think. Anime is a global medium that anyone can appreciate, but we're coming to a point where more and more talented people from across the world are being welcomed. Digital animation allows people on the other side of the world to create and send cuts, producers are visiting art schools overseas, and we're getting more and more co-productions between Western countries like France and America and Japan. And I am 100% confident that there will be people watching the Canipa Effect who will go on to create anime in the future. Anyways, this video is about Patreon. I just thought I'd add a bit about the future of anime. The money raised will support the translations of interviews from anime's most significant creators. One of my focuses is on translating interviews from Anime Style magazine, which interviews people about their inspirations, how they came to be where they are, and the philosophies they took to their work. This isn't just interviews from magazines either. One thing I want to pursue more and more is conducting interviews. Either done over email or travelling to a nearby city, I want to take more of these opportunities to ask the questions that both the Canipa Effect audience and I want answered. I also want to be able to evolve my own presentation through editing and bringing in new ideas to make spotlights a bit more interesting. And speaking of interesting, there will be some Patreon exclusive stuff. All translations funded by the Canipa Effect will be available exclusively on the Patreon page before it's published to the respective sites. The Patreon page will also have monthly audio animator spotlights accompanied with animator gifts starting February. These will only be available on Patreon. And there will also be votes to help me decide on what studio or animator spotlight I will focus on next. Please read the Patreon page, linked both on screen and in the description for more details, and I'll answer any questions in the comments. But first, I'd like to thank those that have donated thus far, in particular, this bunch that have donated to support the channel and be credited at the end of each video. I'd also like to give a special thank you to the awesome Able Toy, the magnificent Mankotola Plant, the cool Kritars, the captivating Konstantin Medvedev, the stupendous Sam Lydiard, the amazing Albereo, and the mesmerising Martin Grezina. The next video on the channel will explore the animation of Konosuba.